Hello, everyone. Okay, so today, oh, that's weird, my glasses, you can see me. So today we are going to practice more counting coins. For this lesson, it will be really helpful if you have some money. So if you have some coins there at your house, maybe you can borrow some from a parent, or maybe you have like a change jar somewhere. You don't need a ton of coins, but you know, some pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, that will be helpful. And I'm just going to walk you through how we're going to do this. So we've been, of course, working with our pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. We know that a penny is 1 cent, a nickel is 5 cents, a dime is 10 cents, and our quarters are 25 cents. And we remember that if we're counting by quarters, we're going to count by 25, which goes 25, 50, 75, 100, or $1. Okay, and then from there, our dimes will count up by 10, nickels we count up by 5, and pennies we count up by 1. So those things that we remember with money, like it's important to remember our values, what if there were 25, 10 cents, 5, or 1, and we put them in order from greatest to least, so it's easy for us to count, okay? So here we go. Let me make sure I've got my paper. There it is. All right, get that out of the way. Okay. So to count a group of coins, we start with the coin that has the greatest value. So in this case, our coin that has the greatest value is a quarter. It's worth 25 cents. So we have 2 quarters, and they have a place here, like for you, you would be able to put if you have your coins, you could put them out in front of you. Your 2 quarters, you have 1 dime and 2 pennies. And now we're gonna skip count. 25, 50. Now we skip up by 10, 60, and now we skip up by 1 for our pennies. 61, 62, we have a total of 62 cents here. All right, our next one, make that. So I see over here, we've got 2 dimes. Our little ones are dimes. We have 1, 2, 3 nickels and 1 penny. So they've went ahead and put it here. We have our 2 dimes, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, and 1. So now we can skip count. We start off 10, 10, 20, skip count up by 5, 25, 30, 35, and now we skip count up by 1, 35, 36. So we have a total of 36 cents in all. Okay. Number 2, I see we have a quarter, 3 dimes, 1, 2, 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and a penny. They've got the values here. Put in order, 25, 10, 10, 10, 5, 1. And so that'll tell us how we're gonna skip count. So we have 25. Now we're going up by 10, 25, 35. Go up by another 10, 45. Another 10, 55. Now we're gonna go up by 5, 60, ooh. And now we're gonna go up by 1, 61. So we have 61 cents in all. So think about, how does skip counting help you count groups of different coins? So skip counting helps us count our different groups. Our quarters, we're gonna skip count by 25. Our dimes, we go up by 10s. Our nickels, we go up by 5s. And our pennies go up by 1. So it helps us, when we group them, to know what we're skip counting by. All right. So we'll do a few more together, and then, oops, my thing kind of froze there. My computer's freezing, sorry about that. So we'll do a few more together here, and then you'll be on your own to do it. So this one, they don't have the coins listed out for us, but you can with your own coins. We have a quarter, a dime, 2 nickels, and 2 pennies. So if you want to put those in order from greatest to least. And so up here, I can say we have 25, 25, 10. Oh, I think I want to, we've got 5, 5, 1, 1. And I'm gonna, oh, it's not gonna really. This thing. I don't like it when it tries to anticipate. I don't want periods after my numbers. No, thank you. All right, so that's what we're skip counting by. So here we go, 25, 35. Now we're gonna go up by 5, 40, go up by another 5, 45, and we've got our 2 pennies, 46 and 47. So a total of 47 cents. All right. I'm gonna skip number 4. Well, we can do number 4. Again, so you have a quarter, 3 dimes, 2 pennies. So that's 25, 10, ignore the periods, I'm just gonna leave that there. 10, 1, 1. That tells us what we're skip counting by. So we've got 25, 35, 45, 55, 56, and 57. So 57 cents in all. All right. So this is asking us to draw and label the coins from greatest to least and find the value of the coins. So can't really draw on here, but you can, an easy way, quick way to do it is on your paper, you can make a circle, and then you can write a Q, a D, an N, or a P for the coin. So I'm just gonna write the letter since it's not gonna let me put my letter in the circle that I drew. So I've got 2 quarters, 3 dimes, and 1 penny. And that would be 25, 25, 10, 10, 10, 1. And skip counting up, we go 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1. So all together, that is 81 cents. Suppose you have 1 quarter, 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 7 pennies. How much money do you have? So this again, so if you have your money there, then you can go ahead and get that out. I'm gonna just go ahead and put, I have 1 quarter, I have 3 dimes, 1 nickel, and 7 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pennies. I'm gonna put my values. Sorry, the periods. It's doing it sometimes and not doing it other times. That's annoying. All right, and now I can skip count. 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67 cents. 67 cents. Luke wants to buy a bouncy ball that costs 25 cents. He has 5 pennies, 1 dime, and 2 nickels. Does Luke have enough money? Well, I'm going to put that in order from greatest to least. So 5 pennies, 1 dime, and 2 nickels. My greatest coin is my dime. And then I have 2 nickels and 5 pennies. So that's 10, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. He has 25 cents and he wants to buy a bouncy ball that costs 25 cents. He has exactly enough. So yes, he has enough. Connor has a quarter and a nickel. So a quarter and a nickel, 25 plus 5 more would be 30 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. He has 30 cents. And he gets 2 more quarters for helping around the house. Okay, 2 quarters, 25.50. So I'm just showing you another way. If you want to draw out your coins and skip count, by all means do that. So that's 80 cents that he has. And then he buys a toy for 25 cents. How much money does he have now? So I could have, before I add and subtract, I could have actually just taken off that 25 cents there and added 30 plus 25, but I'll go ahead and subtract 80 minus 25 cents is how much he spent. When we get into subtraction with regrouping. So, you know what? I'm just going to show you that because I don't want to. So in this case, we know he buys the toy for 25 cents. So we can just take that off of the money that he has. Instead of adding 50 cents, we can add 25 cents. So 30 plus 25 equals 55 cents. So that's how much money he ends up having. And if you want to draw that out, then you can just like cross out your quarter that he bought the toy for. All right, Chase has 5 dimes, Dan has 10 nickels. Who has more money? Explain. Well, 5 dimes is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. 10 nickels is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ah, they have the same amount. 5 dimes is equal to 10 nickels. What? So there you go. So be thinking about that, like how you can exchange your money for other money. Kind of like when we regroup, we exchange our 10 units for 110. We can exchange 5 pennies for a nickel, 2 nickels for a dime, 2 dimes and a nickel for a quarter, and so on, so on. So I hope you enjoyed this another look at counting coins, and have fun counting your coins at home. We'll see you next time.